Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm going in a little experimental today. I had this urgent sense of we need to tell you something, energy from the spirit, and it is a bit time consuming to set up my proper scenery for you guys as I'm shooting the videos. So we're trying a new approach. When something's urgent, we're gonna find more practical ways to make a shooting. It may not be idealistic, but what we need is, our main function is communication, right? So therefore, who cares? There are tons of beautiful collected wonderful scenery on the internet for your aesthetic taste. I'm not one of those. Deal with it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's probably because I'm doing this for the first time on this channel. I needed a not proper introduction for a not properly shot video. Yeah, let's see. Tell us what we need to know, Spirit. Or whoever you are. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. To start with. What is that? Page of Cups. Although they're mirrored, because I'm using my front camera. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, guys. One more. Okay. Is there something more? Yes. 1. Oh God. 2. The oh God was 10 of Swords. Yeah. The front camera, maybe the lighting, not lightning. Lighting is not identical. Because I'm in my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen, people. Yes, this star. Woohoo! This was also on yesterday's reading, the long one. Guys, the communication you've been expecting is coming. So no need to worry and no need to rush. But what Spirit is asking you right now is to acknowledge what you have you've been, what's the word? The 7 of Pentacles to me is clarifying your the work you've been doing, and that you actually need to be content with the work you've been doing for this relationship. Acknowledge the effort you've been showing all this time and see what you've been building. Okay, this is the pot and the plant is giving fruits or flowers right now on this springtime. Okay, and Spirit wants you to focus on what you have accomplished, the effort you've been put until this point, and what you have achieved that is in front of you, and rest a little bit. Okay, no effort. Your mind is right now trying to pull you back into the older patterns by telling you you haven't been showing enough effort, you need to show more effort, and that is not right in the sense of spirit. You need to rest and learn to see what you have already accomplished, what you have already put on the table, and be content with it, so that you can rest your mind and actually maintain a healthy balance when the time of communication comes in. Okay, because if you are so tired and agitated when the actual conversation comes in, your patterning will fall back to the old mindset, and we don't want that, because then it will trigger a chain reaction. It will trigger a chain reaction that will enslave you back into the old mental prison in your relationship. Therefore, let's not fall to that trap, shall we? Okay. From the Power of Love Oracle cards, I pulled 5 cards, but before I go, I will continue on with the other tarot cards. As you rest, the message you've been expecting, or the conversation you've been expecting, or the acknowledgement of this relationship and what you have been going through in this relationship on both ends, you've been expecting, is coming. But right now it is brewing in the pot, okay? Therefore, you don't see an active reaction from this person, but you're rather seeing a passive, from the outside, passive contemplation process. This person might be right now very up in their own head, very silent or avoidant in communication. That is because they're facing themselves, and they're trying to distill what you both have been through in your relationship and in your life. Meanwhile, this person sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, the nurturing Empress, sharing, nurturing, a generous Empress energy. Okay, so even whatever they tell you in the time of anger or disappointment or fear, I'd rather say fear, because when they're angry, they're usually in fear. That's why they are angry. Actually, this person, when they panic, they have this urge to, because of this toxic masculinity pattern that they have, that they adopted from their parents and people surrounding them, the culture, the society, as they're growing up. This person is living in a culture that showing your own vulnerability is, this is a masculine energy, by the way, because you are here shown as the Queen of Pentacles, the feminine energy. This person grew up in a culture somehow that showing your vulnerability as a man, as a masculine, is weakness. Therefore, when they panic, they mask their own vulnerability, their own fear, and their own tears through anger, actually, because they're highly sensitive, and they're highly sensitive when it comes to you, highly sensitive when it comes to you. This person does not want to lose you. And I didn't expect this to be a long message, but here we are. I really tried. You people who have been following me from the start of this channel knows that I really tried not to make general love readings, but it's just life. Yes, so this person sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. You don't need to question your own worth when it comes to how you've been seen by this person after such hardship. When they're afraid of you as well, because you are precious. And they're afraid of not doing right by you. They're afraid of not doing right by themselves this life. They're afraid that no matter what they try or do, that they're going to fail themselves and fail you because of the current consciousness, interesting conditions, and the consciousness in the society and the earth. They see the earth as a gloomy place right now. They don't trust people. They find them dishonest and cheap, and therefore they're really tired of this low level standards. Right now they're going through a major 10 of swords. This is also about themselves. First this is about themselves, then this of course affects your relationship, but not in a bad way. If you want to send me some blessings in regards to my coughing, I would happily accept it. I'm tired of this dry cough. Really. All I do is talk. And maybe you're tired of this. This is also a message from Spirit. You're tired of this same old pattern. They too. You're on the same page. And the communication you've been expecting is coming. 8 of Wands is also card of mutuality. So the connection, the communication is falling in mutual direction. It's a dialogue. It's not a monologue. Okay. This person is only making baking the tartlet. Maybe baking a bread, maybe baking a cake, tartlet. Yeah, okay, so preparing the tartlet specifically for you in them, so that you both can be in balance in regards to your lives. So don't be impatient, just rest. You've shown the effort. This is the new hope of balance, okay, in the physical. This is the rebirth and a new hope in this relationship. And this is the end of 7 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, because you changed your mind state, okay? Look, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords is ending because you both change your mind state, okay? The way you harness your own duality, each of you, and present it to each other is significantly changing. Therefore, not this one, not this one. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah. Therefore, where's the star? Can you see the similar pattern here? What's giving us new hope? What's making this relationship and this communication evolve and be better and more like what you wish for? Is this exact explosion in the mind and in the communication. So this is a blessing in disguise, okay? You are highly sensitive because you love this person and you tend to fall back onto the negative thinking patterns. I see. Don't do that, okay? Energy is energy, and sometimes in order to create certain kind of reactions, we need a little explosion. And this has been the process in the last 3 years. After June and July, you are going to be better. This is the final straw. why you have been going through this. The Seven of Swords is not deceiving you with lies. This person is an honest person. Seven of Swords is about you and this person, your person. Both of you are acknowledging that you've been wearing masks in the society for so long, and you grew intolerant to these roles and these masks so much that everything feels like a lie, and you cannot tolerate it, and you want to get over with this. This is that Seven of Swords, okay? And you are also really, really tired about this poverty. You both are, and you both are right about this. You're trying to balance this in the physical with your communications and the way you show up in society, but it is really taking a toll of you, both of you. For you, you had to learn how to be honest without the fear of rejection and losing somebody, and build proper boundaries, okay? Build proper boundaries for the health of your own self and the health of the ones around you that are surrounding you with, okay? Because you are coming from a pattern of always putting other people first and always letting other people step onto your boundaries. You need to break the cycle in order to get to the next level of a healthy relationship. So you are breaking patterns. This is the last straw. And you actually managed that with the Six of Pentacles, okay? A few days ago, it worked. And celebration is coming, guys. Okay, Three of Cups. Celebration, acknowledgement of the hearts is coming. Okay, 20 minutes, a short video. Wonderful. What a short video. The past. I've already read this, but I'm reading it again from the Power of Love Oracle deck. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Release the past, my friend. You learned what you needed to learn from it. The past is in the past. Creativity as your solution. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Create in whatever form. Find a way to ground and manifest the what you have discovered within you, okay? In whatever form. This is your solution, okay? Get away from this past energy. It's in the past. We're here. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. See? The ripple effect. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do not forget. Do not... What you see around you is... Why can't I talk? What you see around you is but a mere reflection of your own soul. Do not forget about that. So, keep your mind in balance, keep your heart in balance, because whatever you think and whatever you feel and whatever you choose to feed in your mind creates a ripple effect and presents itself to you as your mirror in the reality. Don't forget that you and the reality around you is in unity. Okay? Therefore, let go of the past. Create in any kind of form. It can be painting, it can be, I don't know, knitting, it can be making music, content creation, whatever you can think of. Writing, perhaps, maybe you can write poetry. Create. And remember, There is no separation, guys. The joy. That's the key to joy. All right, even though you cannot see the card. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Do not forget about who you truly are, what you're capable of, what you bring to the table. You are manifestation of joy, creativity, unity, and love. Don't forget about that. You know that. Evolution. Finally, you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So don't see these obstacles as the end or the fall of what you love. It is only a new phase, okay? Each time that you don't give up, but you do take the responsibility and do the self-work with you and your partner, okay? You create a new beginning, a new chapter, you evolve and turn this relationship into a new one, okay? A better one. That's how the evolution works. Of course, these kind of complications will occur. But if the love is true, there is nothing you need to worry about. And what I'm sensing from here is that it actually is true. So guys, be safe and don't worry yourself to bits and pieces, okay? This person loves you, you love this person, you've got what it takes, this person's got what it takes. Give it time, rest. Never let love out of your heart. Okay, guys. Love you, love you. See you soon. Bye.